Hey, this is Sai from Music Radar. We're at Superbooth 2019. We are with Elektron because we're going to check out the new Digitone keys. So Digitone we know about anyway. You guys released it last year. Really cool FM synthesizer, 8 voice. It's now expanded. It's got keys on it. It's got some extra features. Tell us what we got. What's new?
Yeah, it's straight off the bat. What is new is the direct controls, where you have 2 modes of them. So you can have the green guy, which is your user mode. So you can assign different parameters on each of the knobs. And if you press it again, you come to the default. So you have a lot of direct controls on top of the keyboard. We've added some extra buttons for easier access, such as Multimap, MIDI, ARP, hold, those type of buttons we've added. We have the pitch and the mod wheel, where you can easily assign different parameters to the mod, to the pitch, and you can also assign more modulation to the velocity and the aftertouch. We've also added the 3-octave keyboard where it has the aftertouch and velocity. And at the back of the unit, this is my favorite, you have individual stereo outputs for the 4 audio tracks.
Yeah, so the original Digitone just has the two sets, doesn't it? Yeah. So
and you have so you have a main out and an input.
Yeah.
That's all you had. So you have the main and the input. On this model, you have the track out, and you also have 2 CV ins.
Yeah.
Where you can assign to each CV source 4 parameters, just like similar to this page.
Sure.
So it is MIDI compatible in that
Yeah.
sense. And of course, the control ins can be used for plugging a foot pedal, so
Yep.
you can sustain the notes. So that's what it does. We were just playing with this pattern. Let's have a little gander on that. It's really cool to have the direct controls here, because no matter which menu you're in, you can instantly do this crazy stuff. Let's go. So you can use Control All with the direct control. So you press this button and you're affecting the all sound.
Yeah.
And of course, I could go to my user mode and see it on the screen and say, okay, let's try to change this one. More feedback, or more reverb, and more envelope for the filter. And then maybe I could go back to the default mode and open the filters. And more modulation. And then reload. So the direct controls gives this fluidity that I could not get out of the Digitone tabletop.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why I'm actually really liking this unit, is that I have much more potential to manipulate this synth engine that I really like the sound of personally. Another feature we added is the Portamento. Let's find let's go to an empty pattern so we can start something fresh. Yeah, here we go. So the Portamento is as you would expect. But what's cool is that this is a true polyphonic Portamento that we've worked quite a lot of time on to get it right, to make these type of, so you can, to get that. Another we have.
So that's not in the original Digitone then?
It is.
It is in the original Digitone.
What has happened here is that we've of course updated the OS when we have a new product. We've assigned new features that it makes sense to have on a keyboard, and all the operating system is same on the tabletop.
Yeah, so the updated system comes to both versions.
Exactly, but of course you don't have the physical outputs and the, all direct controls. One thing that is worth mentioning is that the Multimap will be available for the tabletop also via external MIDI keyboard.
Okay.
That can be happening. We'll get to that later. We could look at the modulation destination, for example. It's very easy to assign stuff to it. So I've assigned chorus. So when I push it, the chorus will activate. So maybe we could assign the drive as well. These are my favorite parameters I always assign. I've got really nice. If I add some, delay to this maybe and some reverb, you can instantly make it into this huge pad. And this has some attack as well and some release. we've added a lot of new presets. We work with numerous artists to take advantage of the aftertouch, the velocity, and the wheels.
So they're kind of designed for performance, these new sounds.
Absolutely. Let's take this sound. This is one of my favorite, the North Pole. I mean, look at that. That's very weird but interesting. And the aftertouch is this. Like. So I could hold the notes. Like these sounds personally.
Yeah.
That's
some really cool digital complex sounds. I know it's on there.
I cannot express how it makes me happy to hear these and have these controls over it. It's quite interesting, I think. The Digitone, as with the Tabletop, it has 4 MIDI tracks and 4 audio tracks, so you have 8 tracks in total. And of course, this model has the USB for the overbridge connection, which is available now as an open public.
Yeah, so it's in beta for both versions, right?
Absolutely. All our machines except the Octatrack and the pedal, the drive, they don't get it. But yeah, it's we've really made a lot of progress on overbridge. It's worth checking it out. What else we can look at is the Multimap. So the Multimap allows you to use the keyboard as assign different features to the keys.
Yeah.
In the first one, I have set it so that this is the first track number 1. Okay, track number 2 is here, and track number 3 is here.
Cool. So you're splitting the multi-timbral parts across the keyboard.
Yeah, you can. There's a lot of ways to manipulate this. So I'll go to the second multi-map slot. Here I've assigned it like a drum machine. And then on the third one, I've assigned my favorite sounds. Weird, right? What the hell? Nice. And then on the fourth one, this is pretty cool. You can assign patterns to the keys. So you could say, okay, this is my favorite pattern. There you go. So now when that is playing, you could maybe assign track number 1 here and play over that. And when the time is ready, you could say, okay, I want to switch to the next pattern. And then it will switch.
Cool. So you can trigger patterns on one of the timbral, where the synth parts down here, and then solo over the top if you want.
You can assign your favorite patterns to any keys. You can assign the tracks to any keys. There's a total freedom in the Multimap. The edit screen looks a bit like this, so you have a lot of options to go through and design how you want the Multimap to behave.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting take. It's very similar to what we had on analog keys, and I think it really takes the keyboard playing aspect further.
Cool, and you said that's going to be available for desktop users who already own another MIDI keyboard as well at some point.
Yeah, cool. Just like the analog 4 did.
Yeah, cool.
So we're trying to keep things consistent a bit.
Cool.
Another thing that I'd like to mention, if it wasn't enough.
You go for it, you go.
So I really like that the keyboard is here and the sequencer is here. It's so easy to lay some chords. Oh, that's not nice. That's good. Yeah, that's a good one. And there you go. I've assigned some chords.
See, this is what I was going to ask about. So the design so obviously a lot of other synth brands, the kind of traditional thing to do when you do a desktop synth with a keyboard is have your synth up here, your keyboard down here. Elektron obviously like to be a bit different with things. You've kind of gone with a longer thing. So that's the idea, is it, that kind of having the sequencer available to one hand?
I mean, you could have had the sequencer here also.
Yeah.
Our intention is that we want to make something that looks different in the market. And all the keyboard products are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
And you know, we thought that this is really nice, and I adore this thing. It's ultimate.
It's a bit of a callback to it's the mono machine, is it? The old,
absolutely,
yeah.
It's our legacy, it's our heritage that we have, you know, really wanted to value that, and we believe that Digitone, as this interface, works really well.
Yeah.
We are very happy with that, and therefore we just wanted to take it next further with a aftertouch and a velocity responsive keyboard, direct controls, and Portamento, you know, outputs, all the other features that I've been mentioning. And this is a really good way to actually, you know, put in your music in there. And another thing that I like is that you can assign kick sounds or whatever sounds that you have loaded into the memory and use it like a drum machine, and so that you can instantly come with like this type of kick sound and maybe put some offbeat hi-hats. That's nice actually.
Yeah, because the Digitone's kind of, although it's a synth, it's got some really cool drum sounds on it as well. So you kind of have this drum machine workflow and the keyboard thing going on at the same time.
Actually, funny you say that. Most of our instruments can be utilized in different ways, and it wasn't meant to be. And this is where we actually really like to focus on. We want to be surprised by people who are using our gear, and I want to be surprised years later on I'm using this gear. And up until now, it hits that spot. And this one, I'm so much, it's a very special piece. I've been a big fan of the mono machine keys. Yeah. Now seeing this with an update, you know, the mono machine sequencer is, for me, is out of date now. Yeah. Because we have so many cool features on our new sequencer. So, and now seeing that and this awesome audio engine that I really like in a keyboard thing like this, and these controls and outputs, I don't know what I would ask for. Yeah. I think I need a bag. I really need a carry case. That's what I would ask for.
That's the thing, though. Non-traditional shape doesn't fit in a traditional carry case,
no,
does it? That's the problem.
Therefore, we will offer a solution, hopefully one day. I'm hoping so. That's the Digitone keys. It's around 1,300 euros. It's available now.
It's out now, and then you said, and Overbridge is available now as well, in beta for both versions.
You can download it from our website.
Cool.
And existing Digitone users will get a lot of new features that, you know, you get the old features apart from the physical mechanical.
Are they the new presets, are they going to come to the original Digitone as well?
We are thinking somehow make them downloadable, but we've been doing a lot in the last time, so we couldn't come that far.
It's somewhere down the list.
We're going to do it, yes.
Cool, thanks man. So that's Digitone keys. This is Cypher Music Radar, Superbooth 2019. Be sure to like and subscribe and all the usual internet things wherever you're seeing this. Thanks.